All right, y'all, welcome back. And I'm here, like I said, with my special friend, Hyacinth Tucker.
Hey, everyone.
And you see, I'm sporting the Towson hat.
TU.
And once again, like I told you, she is the CEO and founder of the Laundry Basket. So, Hyacinth,
yes.
How we doing?
Doing well. It's such a great day, and it's such a great opportunity to be here to talk to you today.
Yeah, the grill's in the back. I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to cook anything.
Oh, wait a minute. We got to do a do-over now.
The scoop of cherry, son. But yeah, welcome. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Tell us about Hyacinth the person.
Yeah, so Hyacinth was born in Jamaica. And then we migrated over here to the States. And so I ended up in Brooklyn, New York, and that was great times. And then I had a guidance counselor who suggested that I go to Towson State University at that time.
Yes, West State.
West State. And then I said, okay, sure. So that was the only school I applied to, only school I got into, and then ended up in Towson State where I met Derek. From there, had the opportunity to join the military.
Cool. Army, right?
Yes, Army, definitely, as an operating room specialist. From there, went on into opening some businesses. So I started off being an Allstate agent. So I had an Allstate insurance agency in Crofton, and then I sold that back to Allstate, and then went on to event spaces. So I own 4 event spaces in Prince George's County, and then now we are here at the Laundry Basket.
Okay, so I can see where the business background comes in terms of the Laundry Basket, and I joked around with you. So how did you get from all that to washing drawers?
I know.
I know she just don't wash drawers. I just say that to be joking with her.
He always says that to me. Well, you know what? I wouldn't have imagined that I would have been here either. So, I'm still like in shock too. But I think what it is that with anything, when it comes to business, is finding a need. And if you feel like you have a solution to fit that need, it's going to be something different than what everybody else is doing.
And I don't mean to cut you off. Just like I tell people, look, you can complain, but if you ain't got solutions, I'm a solution-driven person, so I interview people who have solutions. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yep, so that's what it was. I saw a need, and I felt like, a lot of people had that same need, right? Because it's like everyone needs clean clothes, right? It's a common thing that we all have, and then there are some people who really just don't have the time. So I'm giving people back time in their day, and so it's a wonderful journey, and I'm really enjoying every step of it.
You hear that, Mrs. Terry? So how did you actually get started with it? How did this come to fruition?
Yeah. Okay. So July of 2022, I'm standing in my friend's living room, and there are clothes everywhere, and I mean everywhere. And she's talking about how tired she is, how busy, how frustrated. And of course, she hates doing laundry, and we laugh at it because who really loves doing laundry? But what I noticed is that she's buying new clothes instead of washing the clothes that she has. And that's when I was like, okay, we can't continue along this path because all you're doing is creating more laundry. And so she looked at me and she said, I wish there was someone that could come and take all this laundry and do it for me. And I said, okay, I'll do it. And I always say that's when I became her fairy godmother. And that led to me doing it just for her, because at that point it wasn't a business. This was just still me just helping someone out.
You're doing that for free?
Well, she did pay me a little bit. She paid me like $20. She paid me a little something, $20.
Okay.
But then what happened is that I went to a mom's group. And you know how you just like kind of like this, just sitting around just talking. And it was kind of like, oh, how was your week or weekend or something like that. And I was like, yeah, I'm helping a friend do laundry. And literally everyone just stopped what they're doing. It was like, you're doing laundry? Like, can you do mine? Like, this one lady was like, I have some in my trunk. Like, I can give it to you like right now. Damn. And I was like, whoa. Yeah, long story.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, we won't get into that.
Yeah, long story. So I said, I had like, a piece of paper, like how you just always have paper. And I said, well, anybody that's interested, no pressure, just put your name down and, put your phone number down and I'll get back with you. And when it circulated around and got back to me, it was filled both sides. And that's when I was like, okay, I can really make this into a business.
And that's kind of like how, through social media, but I looked at it, I was like, this is strange. So I said, let me call, Hyacinth to see what this is about. And, before I get to the next question, and like I tell you, I'm a solution-driven person. I said, wow, she is starting a new business. And I'm thinking this has to be her livelihood, right? So I'm thinking, how can I help her in trying to get this out here in Charles County? Which, we'll get to that later on in the segment. But kind of walk us through what is this? What does it look like? I said, look, I got 5 loads.
Yeah.
Tell me from beginning to end.
Yeah.
What that process quickly.
Yeah. So I first will have to say that, because I want people to know that laundry is not just, doing someone's drawers, right? So we do have our residential clients, but we also have commercial clients as well. So everything that you see that needs to be laundered, whether it be tablecloths, whether it be curtains, uniforms, Airbnbs, etc. And then we also do it for the government as well. So it looks very different in different spaces. But as far as like the residential client, everything is automated. So you go onto the website, you pretty much click the button that says do my laundry now, and it takes you there, and then you pick how many bags you want, and then you pay for it, of course, because I ain't playing with y'all. So you hit that payment button.
You mentioned Terry, she might give you a discount. Might.
Right. No, you good. And then you schedule, right? And then someone comes, so that comes over to us, and then someone comes, they pick up. So you pick like what time, the day and time, whatever, that type of thing. So someone comes, they pick it up, and then it goes back to one of our facilities where we process it. So that means for us, we sort, we wash, we dry, we fold, we package, and then we return it back to you. So this process is done all in like 24 hours, 24 hours.
Okay. So I know when we were talking and we were looking, because you're in a lot of areas.
Yeah.
Primarily, you started out the DMV, so we wanted to get out here in Charles County. But what I was most impressed with was you were everywhere. You was in Toronto. Some of the clients you had. That's what sparked me. And do you want me to share? Just don't share.
You can share whatever you like.
And what you don't like, what you may not know, is that I was a sponsor. I wouldn't even say a sponsor.
No,
more of
an investor.
I was an investor, but I wasn't investing in the sense, oh man, I'm gonna make you tons of money. It was more, how can I help you, help your business? Yeah. And anybody who knows me, I'm tight with my money. I mean, you can find a string. You wouldn't fit through that string with me. That's how tight I am. But I saw what she was doing, and we have history. We both went to Towson. We have history, so it touches my heart when people from Towson, and no matter really what college, if you went to college or not college, but when they're doing something, and now you have an office located in the heart of Baltimore. That people, whatever reason, say, "Oh, it's so unsafe." I go to Baltimore all the time. I don't have no issues. I'm just keeping it real. I don't have no issues. But kind of let us know some of these clients. Types of clients, and then where are the cities or states that you operate in? Yeah,
so as far as the cities and states, we operate in Maryland, DC, Northern Virginia, Cleveland, Toronto, and we're opening up Atlanta in 2 weeks.
You are?
Yes, we are.
We talked about that too.
And Houston and Tampa are coming up right behind it. So we're really excited about our expansion there. And as a reminder,
Wait a minute, did you say Houston?
Yeah, Houston's coming.
All right, real quick disclaimer. Hey, look, my family out there in Houston.
Oh, yeah.
Because Terry's, y'all out there. And also my family out there in ATL, my friends. Look up the Laundry Basket. I'm gonna be putting in that filler.
September 8th, we launch.
I got peeps everywhere.
I love it.
People don't know. Believe me.
I love it.
There ain't a city I can't go to that I can't find somebody I'm related to or I know. But I'm sorry, continue.
I love that. And I'll, just to build on that, right? So like what you're seeing, like that's the support that we need, because when you really have a business, and I mean, we can talk about the business that are not doing great, but when you have businesses that are doing the right thing and the quality is there, the responsiveness, the customer service is there, please support, because it really takes everyone just kind of doing a small part. And if it's just like just telling a friend, liking a post, just whatever, just providing a door open, because I wouldn't be where I am now, without the help from the community. And that's financial. And that's also just like people just supporting and, wanting to help out and want to see me succeed. And I really don't take that lightly. And so when I do what I do, I know because I have people that are depending on me for this to succeed and for this to grow and all that good stuff. But anyway, so I forgot the second question that you asked me. It was cities and it was like notable people. All right.
That you can disclose.
Yeah, of course.
Some of them may not want want to know, which I can understand.
Yeah, so we won't do names. However, just know, so as far as like just we'll do genres. So we definitely have, obviously I'm in the heart of DC, so we have a lot of politicians, both sides.
Yeah, money's green. Don't come back to party. Money is green.
The money is green. Then we have, some high-profile doctors and lawyers, university presidents. We have some NFL and NBA individuals as well.
You got this thing right here?
Well, they're not out here. We talking about the people that are out here.
It is for Aaron and Harvey. I had to put it out there.
How are you taking over my interview?
Oh, my bad. You said NFL,
The people that are out here. But yes, so in Cleveland, we do have some sports teams in Cleveland as well. In ATL, hey, we're open for business. Well, not until September 8th. But yeah, and then of course, it's the military. So obviously we manage the laundry and linen that comes out of our VA hospitals. We are the ones also that providing the transport at the bases. So Fort Myers and Fort Belvoir and the Pentagon. So yeah, so great things.
Okay, and I'm just impressed because it's like touches my heart when I'm like, oh man, she on ABC and she at the Grammys and the Oscars.
Look, for your lips, guys, is hey, I'll take that.
I'm just kidding, but I firmly believe give people their flowers while they're here.
I appreciate
that. And she, we may joke around, but she knows how proud I am of everything that she does. And I mean, I don't ask for anything. I really don't. I don't ask for anything. Now, thank you. That's about it.
Yeah.
So, and you really shouldn't get into anything expecting something. I believe I'm passing on the blessings.
Yeah.
And anything that I can do to help your business or anybody else's, I do. My podcast is free. No one pays for my podcast. I don't monetize. I don't do any of that. You know why? Because this is my way of giving back. My way of giving back. So for those that, you only doing this to get hits. I'm really not. No. So you can think what you want. I'm comfortable. I'm not rich, but because I'm so tight, I'm all right.
I know that's right.
There's wants and needs.
Yes.
So, anything else? Actually, how can people reach you? Like if they want this, in Charles County, I know this is in Charles County, but it's for anywhere.
It
but
is.
How can people reach out to you?
Yeah, so you can always reach us on the website. So that's laundrybasketdelivery.com. We're very responsive. So we have a chat bot. You can email us at info@laundrybasketdelivery.com. You can reach us on social media at Laundry Basket Delivery. And that's Instagram and Facebook. And then you can reach out to me personally on LinkedIn. I am the Hyacinth Tucker on LinkedIn. So please reach out to me. And, anything that I can do to support other businesses, I'm here for it as well.
Okay. All right. Well, look, I would be remiss if I even give a big shout out to the finer sisters of Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated.
Hey, sorors.
Coming from this alpha right here. And, but look, I want to thank you.
Thank you.
For coming out here.
Thank you.
And once again, you can check out the Laundry Basket delivery.com.
LaundryBasketDelivery.com.
Yep. You can also check, I'll have the link in this episode. But hey, thanks for coming out.
Thank you.
I'm gonna let you go and enjoy the rest of your day.
All right.
And until y'all, peace and blessings.
Bye.
Blaze the path.